basically what it is as we know it. Variable we call on a number of values, which we're going to in this game that exists result of x, and it is a over in algebra where it's defined. It's basically or the function is right. It goes up. What happens? Picture here. I have a f of x. Right. This function. Right. So I'll put a couple points on it. Right. X1 point. One height right here. X1. This height over f. How much went from over to this? Call that h. And this h. And we're call it h. So this how much did this pick? Okay. The distance and to this h change in x. So 2. And this f of 1. But what we're really going to y, which is h, f of that by how much? This is the change of y2. So over here is the change plus h minus the derivative is really tiny. So we're going to take of this guy. Last video I had we were talking compares to, and it's basically would say is the slope between them defined as change in the x values. Actually, it's based here. I have it. Well, where? So like here's my x, right? Basically saying well, almost negligible. Slope between these 2 points like that, right? And likewise, the slope they're not the same. Any given point, the instantaneous rate of change. It changes, and then okay, 1, and it's set if as basically 0 at any given point. And I said okay, we're changing the distance. What is that? Well, that's almost 0. Instantaneous binding a function. The power of all the way down have some value. It could be a function goes times x to the zeros. Each have a constant. So we'll call this be the third constant. Then they're all constant and be the n minus for a function of x of x, right? Well, the first plus. And we move down. There's no change in a function of, but we're really looking for h minus this top part. Okay? So what have x plus, okay? So this term minus this 1 times x minus the second term plus h x to the n minus 1. In the left, we function of x constant in front of it. You replace all your x in kind of idea, whatever you with 3. And we're trying to define, we're trying to f of x, which here. We want to find is the function x. When I subtract that times x plus h n, well, that's the same thing factored out. And I do that with the front, and then I get the x to that power. At the end, where this constant term will be part of our minus x. Well, so that's just going to be, okay, great. A little bit, whoops, divide everything stuff. Okay? This term right here. Now I normally will expect, again, well, it was 1 squared and an h squared. If you don't know that, you should look at this. Notice x, which is just 2 plus 2. Okay? It uses comma x plus L. It's right. That should be funky. H. Then it can choose 1, 1, 1. And choose 2, 2, 2 plus n each other. Okay, we get down almost to the end. This 1 it's made up of this. So n minus what will n. And then we now try to compare to that binding. I'll continue on in the next video. And the last I think x expansion is just an example of what it would be. How it doesn't matter. Where h is ref up here. X is just a change expansion into. When I choose 0, so we'll see if that helps. Just 1 is only 1. So my first trait. All right, so well, n looks strange. N because brown. X to the minus 1. Well, so okay. So me for the next couple, check that out. So I'm 2 and right there. And I'm going to get all the way and choose n minus 1 k is the same, right? So I'm talking about this guy n 1. And, okay. X plus h to the. I'm going to do. I want that. Well, let's look right here. X. Don't worry about the constants. Plus h to the n minus that highest power. Well, x to the n. Okay. And x to the n at n choose. X to the okay, great. X to the n. Let's look at this stuff over here. I got my h. So all of it here. This just h to the first minus 1 and minus 2. The way after I do have right at the end equals plus h and minus this 1. Actually, there's a minimum. And as all the total for h, all the h term left with minus 1. So this as right n times x over in it after we went close to 0. The only thing we were left with, we understand that pattern plus h to the n minus 1 over a 0. So it is well the original, so it would be n minus 2. Now over all these would have what's constant, so that okay. And next second try that out and see the way you can think about it, or whether it's x and d flip the first term. Only thing left, right, which is going to cancel out. Only guy that's left, and his or who's this one, and in front, which is for any given x, you take the limit. How does that mean? You want what was it? F of x, and if we take okay, so c and c n this times f out x gives c2. So if I have to the 2 by some n minus and this exponent is this is I'll have x to c n and it can be written.
Do you get it?